Imagine a guy who started from nothing and built a huge music empire that changed the world of hip-hop. That's Damon Dash. He grew up in New York City and had big dreams. In his early 20s, he teamed up with two friends, Jay-Z and Kareem Burke, to create a record label called Roc-A-Fella Records back in 1994. This wasn't just any company. It became a powerhouse, launching stars and making hit songs that everyone loved. Damon was the bold one, always pushing for new ideas. He didn't stop at music. He got into fashion, movies, and all sorts of businesses. For a while, it seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He lived a fancy life, with nice clothes, big events, and a sense of being on top of the world. And NBUT life isn't always smooth, even for successful people. Over the years, things started to change for Damon. The record label he helped build faced problems, and by 2013, it pretty much ended. Partnerships can be tricky, and sometimes friends go their separate ways. Damon kept trying new ventures, like making films and other projects. He believed in investing in his ideas, even if it meant spending a lot of money. He once said that chasing big dreams can leave you with empty pockets, because you're putting everything into what you believe in. That's what happened to him. He poured cash into his visions, but not all of them worked out as planned. Fast forward to now. In September 2025, Damon is 54 years old and facing some tough money issues. On September 4th, he decided to file for something called Chapter 7 bankruptcy in Florida. You might wonder, what is bankruptcy? It's like hitting a reset button on your finances when things get too heavy. It's a legal way to tell the world, I can't pay all this back right now, so let's figure out a plan. It's not the end. Many successful folks have used it to bounce back stronger. For Damon, this step means he's admitting he owes a lot of money, more than $25 million in total. That's a huge number, like stacking up bills higher than a skyscraper. Let's break down where this money trouble comes from. A big chunk, about $19 million, is owed to the government for taxes from places like New York, New Jersey, and California. Taxes are what we all pay on what we earn, and if you don't keep up, they add up fast. Damon has been dealing with this for a while. In fact, last year, the state of New York took his share of the old record label and sold it at an auction for $1 million to help cover some of those back taxes. That share was from the music rights to Jay-Z's first album, called Reasonable Doubt, which still makes money from songs being played and sold. Besides taxes, Damon has other debts. He owes over $600,000 in support for his kids to two of his former partners, Rachel Roy and Cindy Morales. He has 4 grown children and 1 little boy who's 4 years old, with his current fiancée, Raquel Horn. Family responsibilities are important, and these payments help take care of the kids. Then there's nearly $5 million he owes to a movie producer named Josh Weber. That comes from a film project called Dear Frank that didn't go well. They had a partnership, but it led to court fights where Damon lost, and now he has to pay up. On the other side, what does Damon have? Not much right now. According to the papers he filed, his total stuff is worth only about $350. That includes a cell phone worth $500, some clothes, 2 guns, and just $100 in cash. He doesn't own a house or a car, and he says his monthly income is 0. It's hard to picture someone who was once so successful now listing such small things. But that's the reality he's sharing. NNWHY, did Damon choose to do this now? He's been open about his struggles. In a video he posted online last month, he talked about how investing in his dreams made him broke. He said it's part of the game when you dream big, you risk a lot. But he's not giving up. His lawyer, Brian Zinn, explained that bankruptcy is a tool many winners have used to fix their money problems and start fresh. It's like cleaning out a messy room so you can rebuild it better. Damon even posted a picture of a news story about his filing on social media the next day, with a message saying, "Now let's get to work, #stay tuned." That sounds like he's ready to turn the page and come back stronger. This whole situation shows how money can come and go, even for stars. Damon helped create a label that sold millions of records and influenced culture. Roc-A-Fella wasn't just about music. It was about style, attitude, and breaking barriers. Think about how hip-hop went from street corners to global stages because of people like him. But running businesses means dealing with risks. Partnerships can sour, projects can fail, and debts can pile up. Damon has faced legal battles, like the one with the movie producer, where a court said he defamed someone, meaning he said things that hurt their reputation, and that cost him big. Despite all this, Damon's story is inspiring in a way. He's a dad to 5 kids, daughters Ava, who's 25, and Tallulah, who's 17 with Rachel, son Lucky, who's 21 with Cindy, son Boogie, who's 33 with Linda Williams, and little Dusko with Raquel. He recently shared about getting surgery on his eyes and teeth, feeling better health-wise, and spending time with his youngest son. It reminds us that life is more than money. It's about family and health, too. Filing for bankruptcy doesn't mean the end for Damon. In Chapter 7, a court looks at what you have, sells some stuff if needed, and wipes away many debts so you can start over. It's for people who really can't pay back what they owe. Damon might lose some things, but he gains a chance to rebuild. Maybe he'll chase new dreams, like more films or businesses, without the old weights holding him down. Think about it like a video game. Sometimes you hit a level that's too hard, lose all your points, and have to restart. But you learn from it and come back smarter. Damon's been through ups and downs before. He was arrested once for not paying child support, but he got through it. Now, at 54, he's showing that it's okay to ask for help when things get tough. NHI's old label, Rockefeller, still has value because of that first Jay-Z album. The songs from Reasonable Doubt keep earning money until at least 2031, when rights change. Even though Damon's share was sold, it shows how lasting his early work is. Music he helped create plays on radios, in movies, and at parties even today. Damon's tale teaches us about money smarts. It's exciting to dream big, but you need to plan for the what-ifs. Save some cash, pay taxes on time, and choose partners wisely. Yet, it's also about not fearing failure. Many great inventors and leaders went broke before succeeding again. Thomas Edison had money troubles, but he kept inventing. Damon might do the same. He said in his post, "Stay tuned. That means more to come. Maybe a new business, a book about his life, or helping others avoid his mistakes." His energy is still there, the same fire that built an empire. In a world where social media shows only the shiny side, Damon's honesty about being broke is refreshing. It makes him real, someone we can relate to. This bankruptcy filing is a chapter in Damon's ongoing story. It's not the happy ending yet, but a plot twist that could lead to something amazing. From starting a label in the 90s to facing $25 million in debts now, his journey is full of lessons. It shows that success isn't straight, it's curvy with surprises. But with grit and smart moves, anyone can rewrite their future. Damon Dash is doing just that, one step at a time. Keep going. Let's think about what makes Damon's story so captivating. He didn't come from wealth. Born in Harlem, he hustled early, selling clothes and promoting parties. When he met Jay-Z, they saw a chance to control their own music. No big companies telling them what to do. They made Rockefeller independent, and it exploded. Hits like Hard Knock Life put them on the map. Damon expanded into rockaware clothing, which sold for hundreds of millions later. He directed movies and even had a vodka brand. His style was flashy, confident, always talking about being a boss. BUT expansions cost money, and when the music industry changed with downloads and streaming, things shifted. Partnerships strained. Jay-Z bought out Damon's share in some businesses, and they went separate ways. Damon tried solo projects, but some flopped. The film with Josh Weber started as a comedy thriller but turned into a legal mess. Court said Damon interfered and spoke badly, leading to those big payouts he couldn't make. Taxes are another beast. If you earn big, you owe big. Damon was once listed as owing nearly $9 million to New York alone. They seized his assets, like auctioning his record label stake. It's like the government saying, pay up or we take what's yours. Harsh, but that's the rule. Child support is personal. With multiple families, payments add up. Damon loves his kids. He posts about them online. But missing payments led to troubles before. Now, bankruptcy might help sort that too, though some debts like child support stick around. NHI's assets being so low is eye-opening. Only $100 in cash? That's less than a video game console. It shows how fast fortunes can flip. But Damon owns his narrative. In videos, he says being broke means you're investing in yourself. It's a mindset. See it as temporary. NHI's lawyer calls it strategic. Chapter 7 liquidates what you have to pay creditors, then discharges the rest. Creditors are folks you owe, like the government or ex-partners. After, you're free from most debts. For Damon, it's a way to stop the bleeding and plan ahead. What's next? He hinted at working. Maybe relaunching brands or mentoring young entrepreneurs. He's got experience no one can take. Rockefeller's legacy lives. It's in hip-hop history books. Damon helped make billionaires and cultural icons. This bankruptcy is interesting because it's not just numbers, it's human. It sparks questions. How do you handle failure? What if your dreams cost everything? Damon's answering by moving forward. He's thankful for health fixes, like better vision and teeth, saying it feels like a new beginning. And, in the end, Damon's story grips us because it's real-life drama. From Harlem Kid to mogul to reset button. It reminds us money isn't everything, but managing it is key. Stay tuned. As he says, the next chapter might be his best yet.